Woohoo! Hello? Oh, there's my reactive. Okay. Hi! It is time for Outer Wilds again. Whee! It's... Wow, I only noticed how pretty all the stars, like, twinkling around is. It's really nice to play this and play the DLC and just ignore everything that actually happens in the main game. It doesn't matter. It's like off to the side. We don't have to think about that right now. Right now, we have to get back in a hamster wheel. Ooh. Oh, I could see it coming down. There's actually like little dust poofs where I walk. It's such a nice cadence to be in right now too. The section that I'm at. It's not gonna be nice. Like, the bit I was just doing was like the fun bit where I'm getting all of the obvious clues and some of the slightly secret ones. But from now on in, I think I have to like really buckle in and actually solve a bunch of stuff. Hello, Radrosh. Did the elk skeletons let you into their fun club yet? Did they vote now on their bones? I don't know how much I want to be in their club. Oh, I remember now. Last time I was just kind of flip-flopping between... Like, I assumed they were a perfectly normal, benevolent people. I assumed they were just like normal guys. To our sensibilities, they look a little creepy, but there's nothing, you know, inherently wrong with anything they were doing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on a second. How did I end up like this? Whoa, whoa, hang on there a minute now. Pull back, no, don't pull back that far. I'm gonna overshoot. Okay, I guess I just have to like get out. Let's just get out of here. No, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it. I'm too far away. Come on. No way. We did it again. We did it live. Oh god. I forgot that has no gravity. that was first try. I just turned the game on. I turned it on and just did it. I don't know either. I legitimately I don't know. Why was this guy here? God, this music is so sad. I could just stand here for the next 13 minutes and I wasn't even reading chat. What happened? Hello, Supreme Mr. Bean. Did you get in too late? Because I just drove to the sun station. Like, for no reason. Absolutely no reason for me to do this. Had the achievement already, but I just did it again. Why not? Oh, my ship is like gone. Can we go get it? No. No, we can't. No, oh well. Well, that was fun. At least, there's no way anyone can doubt that I did actually do it. Just in time. Yeah, no, you're not really late. I mean, it was the first thing I did. I just woke up and my brain did... You know, if you've done something over and over again and you go on autopilot and you just go, yeah, we go to the sun. That's what we do. I did have to do it many times. I was really lucky though. I had to struggle with it for ages on the other attempts, and for some reason I just timed it really well so it lined up. Timing was like the hardest thing to get right about it. Oh, hang on. I need to tell myself how to get to... Oh, I haven't checked this. I hadn't checked this, I nearly forgot. The damaged laboratory has 3 test chambers. The second chamber is badly damaged and can be entered through a hull breach in the side of the stranger. I saw a vision-like recording of someone picking up an artifact and going to sleep in front of her. Yeah, we don't need this. This is kind of like a fail-safe, I guess. I don't know how you could possibly find this room without having found how to go to sleep and get into the dream world. I forgot to do what I came here to do. Tell me where this is. But yeah, I was just saying we're getting into the part of the game that's... It's gonna be less comfy, isn't it? I'm gonna have to actually think to do anything else. I'm actually gonna have to put my brain on and do stuff like... Hey look, the probe. Where are you going? Hey Soul Waspman, you missed me landing on the sun station manually. This is why you need to be here on the dot at start of stream, or I do insane things. Okay, so I can now get straight to the third area, the cliffside area, if I want to. Okay, if I come in looking at the entrance, telling yourself you manually landed. I don't know who could get it first attempt, although I did see people on YouTube who got it like second attempt. But they had controllers. Let me remind everyone, I'm using a mouse. I did that with a mouse. It's one of these holes, right? It's one. There it is. I'll just go back in there, like just because, just for old time's sake. Can I just plant myself like right on top of it? God, this damages everything all the time. That's fine. Does this chair have collision? Kind of. Well, there's the sun. It looks weird from this angle. I'm on the side of the thing. Oh. Okay, you know, the side is the right... This is the right way, okay. Yeah, I know, it makes me sound like an asshole. I know it's like an asshole thing to say. Keyboard and mouse, by the way. Fun little area, which... Like, you know how when I first came in here, I thought these were some sort of interrogation room before I saw the recording? And it turns out it's, I watched that, didn't I? Yeah, I think that was just... Yeah, that was a film of, like, the log of what happened. But it's just the fact that they build this stuff to look so... what is the word? It looks like you would put these people in solitary confinement in here. Alright, so that's the secret door. Everything else in here is accessible by coming in through the main area. Let me just get another look at it. Oh, so you could actually come in here and see through the window without having opened it, so you'd know what was in there. Sorry, okay. What is wrong with my throat? Hang on. I'm sorry. Right. So that gets us here nice and early. I got the reel out of that house. I found my way into that secret cupboard that it tried to pretend didn't exist and completely fooled me because you can jangle a set of keys and apparently I'll just lose interest in anything. What I actually want to do is go into the dream world and see what's happening in there. Southern Gothic. Is it? I mean, okay, this is Southern Gothic. But I mean, when they're making stuff out of metals, like everything in the hangar area, everything in the place, the research and development area, all that stuff is... I don't think that's Southern Gothic. That's just straight up metal Gothic. Right, here's my artifact. I was in my head like, where do I go to get the artifact? And my fingers just took me where they remembered it was. My brain didn't know that, but my fingers did. Now this one is the movie theater one, right? That's what I've been calling it in my head. Movie theater district. Everything about them is so effortlessly creepy, even when they don't try to be. Yes, that is really how it does feel. Like this. This is a horrible, sad tomb. And obviously that comes off as creepy because they're dead, but they can't help looking creepy. They're skeletons. Well, they're corpses. Unfortunately, the way that they're built just makes it worse. Like if these were desiccated humans, they wouldn't look as creepy as these guys do, and that's not their fault. On the other hand, yeah, girls' night. On the other hand, my opinion of them has been flip-flopping. Because I was like, they're fine. They're just an alien race. They happen to look creepy to us. And that's not their fault, but they're actually fine as a guy. They're normal guys. And the more we find out, the more I'm like rethinking that assessment. Okay, now, didn't he say there was just like a straight up invisible bridge? Oh, it's not there apparently. Oh, it was. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Okay. They're trying to play Half-Life Alyx and you keep interrupting them. Look, things have got to be done. A little Easter egg there. A little way for you to get a clue as to how to cross this if you just walk straight off like a moron. So it's that one. No, it's down there, isn't it? It was down there. So I need to get to that place there and then I can like walk across. I still haven't figured out why it is that I can interrupt the guy who's watching his stories. It's kind of funny and sad. And what does this do again? Okay, that makes the bridge. But that's not the one I fell on. That one is the invisible one down there. So I did take the bridge that I made. Actually, it's been so long ago that I don't remember what I did in this area, so we'll just take it fresh. I kept getting circuitously lost in these rooms. Ooh, now, let's just check. That's new. That's a new bimbo. That's a movable lift. We take this... Sorry, I didn't really say hello to everyone. Radrosh is here. Hi, World War One Pasta. Hello, Nizumi. Hi, Supreme Mr. Bean. Sol Wassman. Dropped Voltage. And Max. Really nice to see everyone, like a load of people here early. That's really cool. I will enjoy all of your presence while I can, in case you guys don't want to come back when I finished Outer Wilds. It could happen. Okay, this is just closed doors. Some of these doors I can open from the other side, and it gives me the feeling of you need to open this route so that you can escape a chase sequence, and then you want to close the door after yourself. Or something like that. Now, this isn't lit. And it forms something there, which you have to do from the other side. So that's why you need to go into that room. I know a bit more about the mechanics now, so that I can understand, like, kind of what I need to do. Hand so I can jump across. Was there another? Oh, there's another hand over there. Right, right. And that side is, as of right now, inaccessible. And this is where you jump across with the hand. It blows me away the way that they program that. It, like everything else to do with these people, it is effortlessly creepy, but it's obviously doesn't mean to be. It's just kind of a coincidence. Dude, it's been like several million years. Are you good? Crisp. Okay, there's a closed door down here. And some kind of area. Let me just check this out. Another closed door. Okay, everything is closed right now. If I shine my beams at him, he'll get annoyed. So I do that here. Nothing under the stairs. Just giving it a good old recce. Now I'm above the guy. Oh yeah, that noise. Oh, it's the noise of the slides moving. He's just flicking through the slides at a fairly fast pace, so it looks sort of animated. I wondered what that sound was. Oh, wow. I love the night sky technology, if you can call it that. It's, even that's a funny thing to say for this game, but... So now I'm 2 floors above him. And this is all walled off. Again, I love how everything is just too big for me, because I'm a weeny little alien in a big alien's world. Imagine coming into... Look at those beautiful non-exploding stars. Yeah, it does kind of make me a bit jealous. It's gorgeous. If you came into stream at this point and you saw what I'm playing right now, you'd think it was like... You'd just see it as a kind of horror game. It would be analogous to Amnesia: The Dark Descent or something. It's so funny how they sandwiched another genre into Outer Wilds. Okay, now we have a bridge out there. So let's go back and check that bridge out. All I have to do is go straight backwards. Oh, there goes the dam. I think that was the dam and not the water like hitting us, but it doesn't matter because we're safe in this one. Oh, they're yelling. I guess that was some of them dying. Wait a second. Oh, this is where I hop across. But I need to get back by being 1 floor above. Yeah, sorry, Mr. Bean. I didn't clock that you had to be on a different floor to go back again. Oh, there's the water hitting us. It's so strange. It's like a playable version of Inception, and I mean that in a really good way. Okay, we're back across, and we've made a bridge. Yeah, this is all very logical. It just didn't feel logical when I was here the first time. I think I was like panicking too much. Okay, lift is over there. Do you know why they died? Huh? You mean the ones that were screaming a second ago? Now, does this just take me down to the bottom level? Sorry, I forgot how to use the torch for a second. Yeah, it was the guys in the first section getting killed because their artifacts went out. So this just takes me down to the raft platform. I can spawn a raft and go through there, but I don't want to do that. But if I lower this, that's the only way that I can return to this area by raft and then go up. And there's no alternate route. So I think in order to access this place by raft, I have to have begun here by raft. So let's just keep that in mind. It may be something I have to use in the future. I mean, considering that the mechanic exists, I probably do have to use that in the future. But this is the best area to enter the dream world from anyway, because this is the only one that doesn't flood. So it's safe-ish. Okay, what was this way? Even their family portraits, they look so creepy, but they're obviously not meant to be. It's so sad. Okay. Door. I like to believe the ones that screamed were the loved ones of the ones that died. That's awful. I think it was the ones dying who screamed, because I don't think you'd know about it if you weren't the ones there actually dying. Okay, oh, that's where... Hang on. This goes to the invisible bridge, but these need to be out in order for it to be open. Time to take a family picture with my scary wife and scary son. Oh, they play their instruments in here. Okay, I'm slightly stumped, but let me think about it. The secret... You had to extinguish the Did I? I'm sorry, I did it like a week ago or something, and now I don't remember. Which totem needs to be extinguished? This one. Or a different one. Was there another one? It's a secret. Okay, no worries. I can keep looking. Let me think. There isn't anything... Oh, wait. Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it. Hang on. No. I just had an idea that might have been really circuitous and annoying. But that can't be it. That can't be it. I think I've got it. I think I have it. Hang on. Nearly there. I need to lower the lift so I can enter from this side, and that needs to be off. I know you can hear my brain doing this. I'm sorry. And it can only be turned out from the other side. So I need to lower the lift. And then, like, come back in the main way. I think I'm sorry, I have trouble envisioning steps to take without just like doing them. And then as soon as I start doing it, I'll realize I did it wrong. Oh, I can just send it down without being in it. Okay. And then I don't need this bridge, so this doesn't need to be on at all. So I can turn that one out, and then I need to re-enter again. But it has to be through a raft. Which means I probably don't have time to do this, do I? I'm gonna run out of time. Okay, so I thought there was gonna be some mechanic involving the guy watching his movie. Is he just like flavor text or something? Was it through here? No. Is he just a little bit of like a little bit of fun you can have? I thought he was going to be pivotal. I'm out of time. That was the second group dying. The end of the world music's going to play in like 30 seconds. So I will have to try this again. There it is. I went the wrong way. Oh, it sounds so much more mournful from in here. What if I try and go and warn him? What if I try and warn him? Hey. Hey, get out. You don't have any time. It's the heat death of the universe. Quick, I can save you. Where's he go? Does that do anything? I thought it would like cause someone to like emerge. Wait, was that him? Ow. Where are you? What are your pronouns? No one's told me. It's kind of nice actually. You're in like a cozy woodland lodge space. You can barely hear the music. You can't see any of the stars going out. It's a serene way to go. All right. Here is the plan. Right, let me just go over the plan in my head. I need to take the quick route. Yeah, no, I will check the ship log before I get distracted. Where did the probe go this time? Oh, I don't know. Phase suit. Check the log. No change there. I have to go to the cliffside area dream. I have to... All I need to do is... Did you say the sun killed you? No? I didn't? Oh, I can rewatch. Yeah, I could just do that, couldn't I? I could do that instead of like bumbling around. Jesus Christ, not again. It keeps happening. You can approach the stranger at full speed. It slows you down, everyone says. Rad Rush, this is the second video game in which you have made fun of my driving skills. I landed straight on... Well, not that thing. I think that's my ship. On there. I landed on that thing. Manually. So don't give me that. I'm not sure what killed me there. No, the Subnautica was the second one. Was there a third one? Well, the Subnautica one wasn't because I hit something by accident. It's because when I was piloting the little ship, underwater ship around, I just found it too alluring to smack into the fish as you went past them. So she was like, I'm glad you can't drive. It was. They just make a really satisfying smack sound. I know that sounds really bad, but they are fish. There's a clip of this on YouTube if anyone is really interested. Oh, I was gonna check the logs. Hang on. I'll just sit down like here. Hang on. Beautiful ocean ambience and then okay. Oh god, I haven't navigated this with the intent to... Oh, hang on, this had something. A mural of a large tree on the bottom floor of the lodge. Did I? I didn't even remember. Okay. Map projection. No, it's not the map projection. It's the... my brain isn't working. My guess is you're unfortunately hitting the arches in front of the stranger and then the world's saddest face. What was it under again? Oh yeah, it was this one. Okay. Okay, the bridge is like next to that little hut where they have instruments. All the candles look lit at the moment, and then you use it to turn everything out, and then when the lamps are off, he goes through the door. Right, and okay, so I was wrong. The one that they're blowing out is not the one on the inside that forms the bridge. I don't think I was formulating any of that correctly. The one that they have to blow out is the one across the bridge, the invisible bridge. I remember where this was. It's right next to the entry point. So you have to go up there, blow that out, and then we can go in. So everything I was just putting together was wrong. So it's a good thing you told me to go and look at that, because I was gonna just do something inane. Bo 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 bo. Right, slow down a little bit. I can't do this again. I can't do this again. Okay. See, like, you'd think there wouldn't be anything here to hit, but apparently there is. Alright, was it too back or too forward from the thing? Is it down here? Someone said it was too along from the hangar. Is it this way? Two to the right. Oh god, which right? I'm assuming this right. So that one? Is that it? Nope. Nope, other way. Other way. Whee. So... that one? There it is. Okay. Bonk. Oh god. It's very... I don't know where I'm supposed to actually land. The gravity is kind of non-existent. It doesn't matter. We don't need this ship for anything. It's gonna run me over. It's gonna run me fucking over. Oh god. Everything is so much bigger than you think it is. Okay. I need to try and remember this is what has gravity, not this side of it. Okay. Let me out. Everything exploded in here. Straight up smells like exploded fire in here. Alright, okay, I'm gonna have to go back in and just look at things. I know what I need to do, and I need to form a route back from... Like, I know where it is, so... Hang on. I know where it is, so I need to look at it and then form a route back from it. And the thing I was thinking... You guys were all like, yeah, we can see the gears turning. I was thinking of not the right thing whatsoever. I was going to go in and then... This is where the artifact is. I was going to go in, put the bridge up, cross it, take the lift, make the lift go down, and then leave, and then come back in through a different entrance so that I could then take the lift up while the bridge didn't have to be lit, and then access the room, because I didn't realize... Oh god, I can't even explain it. Why did you build everything like this? What was going on here? I think it is kind of amazing from a gameplay perspective that I still don't know why any of this happened. Positive feedback. It's very... It shows a strength and confidence to be able to just not tell someone something. Alright, okay. Where's the candles? Okay. Now, that is the one that turns everything out. So I need to get there. And that's where the invisible bridge is. It is, isn't it? But the what it's looking at doesn't resemble what I remember it looked like. Maybe it was just a trick of the filmmaking process. So I need to get... Like, it shows you here, you can see. There's also an invisible bridge down below me too. Because I fell on it and I died. Honestly, like, throwing invisible bridges at people when there's already so much going on. Was this necessary? Why and how was it necessary? What's over there? Is that one of their telescopes? Why did they have telescopes? Is this just a little bit of flavor, like because they were starseers in the first place? Or is there a reason why there's a telescope in each of the areas? She said out loud for no reason. Okay. That doesn't... Oh, it's up there, isn't it? That area. It's got to be that area because it was like an outside. So it's up one floor. Yeah, this is it. Did I just not see this? Did I just, like, not notice this was here? What on earth? Okay. I don't like this. I don't trust anything. Okay, okay. Big whoosh. Oh, that didn't sound good. Shit. Oh god, where do I go now? Don't give me another step to this. Alright, I could go back. Yeah, it did seem like they noticed. Great. So what is in here? It's gonna be a closed door, isn't it? Oh! Is that just not... That's just not real. Okay. Alright. A fun little shortcut. That's good to know. So, oh god, it's dark. I probably... I've just realized my mistake. Ow. That's where the bridge is supposed to be. Yeah, that I did something wrong with this. Whoops. No, it wasn't a good idea, actually. In fact, okay, which is it? That one, okay. It would have put those lights out with the rest. Oh, so I do have to do that to begin with and then everything else? Well, okay. In that case, I could really do with learning my route before I turn everything off, because my god, it's hard to see. So you do need to go through in the dark. Okay. So I need to... I don't want to do this. I'm pretty sure they're going to be looking for me, but they may be looking for me. But they have to carry an artifact as well. Which means that anyone who's walking around has a glowing green artifact on them, which I will be able to see. Ah! So that wasn't true. Can't see anything, but I can hear him. This is disgusting. He's still right there. And I cannot see anything. Okay, well, hi. Oh god. Oh my god. You can't see anything in there. I couldn't even see the guy that I was avoiding. Um... Okay, I'm gonna have to test a few things, I guess. Maybe if you aren't directing the beam forward, they don't react to it quite so much or something. It did give me a pretty big, like, jump, though. Okay, there goes the dam. I have to be one down for the hand, don't I? I bet speedrunners can just do this with no sight whatsoever. Oh, it's so dark. I don't know how to do this. That was a cute noise. You can't just hide, the way forward is directly past him. I don't even know where I am anymore. Shit. Yes, you just honk softly. Ah! No! Where'd you come from anyway? Okay, this is gonna be like the next 2 streams, guys. Oh yeah, the second guy, thanks. So, okay. Don't worry, we knew. Alright, you'd think, you know, they have better things to do. Your friends are dead. Everyone's, like, a third of your group is dead. The second third is about to die. Can you go and, like, handle that or something? So it seems like... I keep focusing it like it'll zoom in. It seems like there was one guy on the bottom floor and one guy on the top floor. Their consciousnesses are stuck on an infinite loop headcanon. That makes sense. Kind of surprised I was able to do some of that from, like, internal memory. It's so mean. The darkness is so mean. I wonder if I can... No, that's too risky. I don't know the mechanics of how these guys, like, maneuver or think or anything. All I know is that I keep on shining my beam of light directly at him, and until I do that, I cannot see that he's there. Okay, I don't see anything. The bridge is right in front of me. Ah! I think he's gonna know where I am. Eat shit! Leave me alone! You honk softly in the moonlight without me. Forgot where I'm going. My god, where am I? Ouch! No! Wow, that was a lunge. Is there a Mrs. Creepy Owl guy with a lantern? Oh, jeez. This is one of those moments where... Do you know what I mean when I say you can tell this is an indie game? Because some of the times there have been puzzles or instances of things where you know that a AAA developer with this idea would have had more resources, but they wouldn't have done it the way that it's been done. I don't think anyone but an indie developer would have done this in complete darkness. Wait. Wait. No, that didn't do anything. I've just blinded everyone. So I have been really, really curious. And I didn't Google anything because I don't want anything to be, I don't want to be spoiled in anything, but what does reduced frights actually do? Oh, fuck me! I walked into his ankles. Which one of you is it? Which one of you is doing this? Why can't I just go up there and just, you know, foof. Foof. I would murder all of you to make this sequence easier. So it's not possible to, you know, like wait behind a corner and watch them and wait for an opportune moment because you cannot see them. But you can evade them once they have been alerted. So maybe I need to focus on like alerting them and having in mind the way that I'm going to get around them. So I guess the reason they're in there watching their movie was to show you that there are guys who are like here and available. You need to alert them, then dodge past their surgery. Okay, and not just creep around completely in the dark. Well, the first time... Oh, now are you even there this time? Because I did notice that there were circuitous ways to get around. I'm gonna do it this way again. Hey, I'm up here. Hey, man. Look where I am. Hey. Their eyes reflect your light for a second. That is really cool. Okay, first one. Now the second one. Gently hooting. Now this room is a circle, I think. What was that? Oh, that was the second group of guys dying. So I don't really have any time. Right, so like this thing in the middle you can go around? There he is. Hey, over here. Hey. Well, I did it. No, I didn't, because I've got to go back as well. Perfect. Now do it again with enough time left. Ah! Okay. How far can I get? Let's just, you know, we'll just check that the plan is working as intended. Right, doors open. What is in here? Bye. Okay. So I think my mistake was trying to be stealthy in complete darkness meant getting quite close to them when I tried to actually look. But if you look from far enough away, they're a lot more... Next time on Hatchling Adventures Z. Oh yeah, I want to ask that question from last time again. Does anyone have a particular nickname or just regular name they think the hatchling has, or do you just call him Hatchling? God, it seems like forever ago that I was flying around and like trying to stabilize my ship on entry to Giant's Deep. That feels like... Literally, it does not feel like the same game. One day I'll do the Giant's Deep fast entry thing. I'm gonna achievement farm, but I'm not gonna do it on stream. Because I feel like people don't find that as interesting as I do. Plus it's gonna be a lot of failed attempts probably. Plus I think doing the fast entry to Giant's Deep takes like 10 minutes of prep or something. That's the bastard I keep running into. Why are you here? Oh, no, that wasn't it. I counted wrong. Ow, no. Don't do that. There it is. Right, so I have to just try and land on here. Good enough. Nothing broke anyway. Oh god. Oh, nearly. Sorry, and I'm letting the heat out. Sorry. Does anything happen if you leave that open? Like, you can tell me spoilers if anything does happen. I'm really interested to know if that fucks this entire world up somehow. I guess it's like 20 minutes. There's not enough time for much to get ruined. Okay, I need to go up there. Nothing. Okay. I mean, fair enough. Nobody lives here. And there's no... I mean, these trees already seem pretty dead. And it would be kind of unfair to punish people for leaving it open when they didn't realize. I feel like... I don't know. I know it couldn't happen because every loop has to be the same. But I have this weird feeling like I'm gonna walk in the PowerPoint presentation area, and there's just gonna be one of these guys watching some reels in there, getting startled by me. Like something weird is gonna happen, even though I know the loop has to be the same every time. And none of the characters... iPad babies! God, they are, aren't they? They are basically iPad babies. None of the other characters in the entire game do anything. That's why they just sit on their planets and play instruments, because if they did do something, they would have to be programmed to do that every time on the loop, and that would be kind of dehumanizing, almost. You know, if you know they're going to do the exact same thing at the exact same moment every time, they would feel kind of less real. So I understand exactly why they didn't have them do anything. He's literally looking at an invisible bridge in this picture. Yeah, you said it. Can I just go across here? Or does it not work if there's no... Is there any reason to do this? Does this help? Whoops. They think they have plenty of time to get stuff done, so why rush? That's true. Who turned off the slideshow? Twirls moustache. 'Twas me! 'Twas I who doused the eternal blaze. Yeah, does it help if you go back across the invisible bridge? Or... It's alright, I did it once. I think I can maybe do it again. There, obviously I could not be seeing all of it, but it feels like their living area, including movie theater, like doesn't have nearly as much resources behind it as the resources put into making sure no one can get the thing out again. Right, so I'm safe in this area. They haven't crossed over here. I don't know if this is how I'm supposed to do it, but... See, there's a building over there. Oh, all the doors are open now! I just realised. I was seeing loads of closed doors and now some of them are open. What is in here then? I'm gonna die. Oh, did I pull him through? Yes. Alright, that's probably easier than the one I was doing. Okay, no, this one's trickier. It's right ahead there. Crap. Crap. Hey, you clipped through something! That's cheating. You are pushing me into a wall. I can just keep doing this, guys. So, there's one thing I'm kind of worried about. I wonder how reduced frights mode actually, like, makes it feel less frightening if they just move a bit slower. I'm kind of curious. Break their ankles, juke, dodge, spin, jump out of their way. I could have just, yeah, I'm a little bit timid about where I'm going. There are hazards around me. This is probably the easiest way to do it. Hey! Woo! Woo! I wonder how visible I am when I'm not using the beam. Now he seems to be on, like, the left-hand side usually. Now I know this isn't good stream content, chat, but bear with me. I would rather spend a little bit of time okay, there's... oh, can't tell where I am using this. I'm scared to open it up. Oh my god. What? Oh, it's my actual shadow. I was like, why am I not in my spacesuit? Do you want to know where the second guy is precisely? Well, I know he's in that room. It would probably help if I, like, guided him further away, to be fair. I could actually put some thought into this, couldn't I? I didn't jump at my own shadow. I was perturbed by the shape of my own shadow. I was slightly perplexed, and then I remembered that I don't have a spacesuit on. I would need to confer with chat, like we're at a rugby team at halftime out of your sight. I don't know how we would accomplish this. Oh no, like I can tell he's right in front of it. I was right, like, next to it. I know I'm right there. I just needed to, like, figure out how to look at it and go poof really hard. I know where it is. I think I just need to draw him away from it, that's all. I'm being stupid about it. Okay, this I've got down. He's gonna come in here. When I see the light coming in. Making a break for it. The thing is, I haven't looked around this area without having blown the candles out, which I really should have done. Now, that's the way back, right? I just have to get over here when I'm done. What if I... This is a circle. What if I guide him down here? Why do you have to move like the creepiest thing in the entire world? Oh, they're turning their things off as well. God damn it. God damn it. Shit. No. Hey, can you look? No. Wow, you were booking it after me. Okay. Debating doing going to sleep, restarting, and then having like a really good look around the area again now that I know where the opponents will be, because I didn't really take it in. It's difficult for me to plan out where I'm going to need to go schmoovement without knowing the placement of the people involved. And now I do know the placement of people involved, but also I do kind of know where I want to go anyway. Maybe I just was too slow or something. I mean, I did it the first time, somehow. First time was just beginner's luck, and now I won't be able to do it again. I'm probably out of time anyway, actually. There's probably no point doing this. What happened? Has the... Oh, I forgot I don't usually do it this way. Oh, well, you come this way this time. Yeah, look, I'm right here. Look, look, follow me. God, it's so creepy thinking what was just said, that they are seeing like in good daylight-ish. You know, they need to point a beam at me, but most of the rest is... They can probably see pretty well. Thanks, I forgot I had that! Thank you, Pax. Deadass, I was like, how is someone beaming David S. Pumpkins directly into my brain right now? Oh my god! What? Damn. He let me go, I guess. He just, like, thought about it, and then I had to do it a second time. Oh, wait, yeah, I did do it. I've done the thing. Yeah, let me see. Let's check. I don't think I have much time, though. Yeah, maybe if you've done it, do you even need to escape? Surely it's done. Also, yes, I do get money from the bits. Yes, like a small helping. I was so focused on doing that, I forgot what my goal actually is. Oh, right, yeah, I remember. Unless they, like, relight it or something? No, it's here. Okay, so you don't even need to escape, you just need to do it. I should have been booking it the whole time. Why is my frame rate so low? What do you mean there's one behind me? Do I dare look? There was one behind me, wasn't there? Is there anything else in here? No, okay. I'm not just like having a stroke. There was a guy right behind me there somehow. Oh boy. Now, is there a dude down here too? We don't talk about Guy 3. Okay, so that's where they've put the thing. You're safe here, okay. Ooh, my favorite one. I don't know how to navigate that. I can hear water swishing. I'm in the secret area that you have to clip into. The dev area. Oh yeah, it's a separate area, isn't it? Yeah. I don't have my torch. Okay, come down here to watch things. I just need a thing to watch. Creepy. Okay, let's try both of these. Please don't be harrowing. This is the third one. Here's the universe as it was some time ago. I just noticed that one of these guys has a broken horn. We've all been waiting for this one. Now, I can only think of one reason why a guy would... Well, no, okay, maybe it's just because sometimes a guy is missing part of his horn. On the other hand, that is the only way to differentiate between these guys. So, Okay, so this is them realizing they are now trapped in this system forever. And they go back to watching their stories. And this is all they have. And they're so upset about it. I wish we could be friends. Look at them. It's so sad. They depicted the sadness of these guys like extremely well. Alright, this is the bit that I haven't seen. This is how you do hatchling crying emoji, yeah. Sure. I don't think I even know where this is. Even their science machines have antlers. Yeah, it's kind of funny, isn't it? Wireframes. Oh, yes, this is them building their VR world. And we didn't see this before because it would have spoiled the VR world if you hadn't found it. So they created this hologram and then they all went to bed. And we saw this bit because this tells you how to get in there, but it doesn't show you what was actually made until you get in there. They went to sleep. Yeah, no, I mean, that was mostly self-explanatory. I don't think that was the one you guys were waiting for, was it? It's probably the other one. I can hear water moving. I'm pretty sure there's a... Is that supposed to be hard to reach so people miss it? This is... Don't hype me up like that. You never know. This is to do with the virtual reality that we're in. I remember seeing this before, but I don't remember what was redacted from it. We are walking around in a lovely place, and outside, like the whole thing is programmed. Putting the artifact down. Turns you into an error. It's only rendering the world around the artifact that you have. Now try it. Now hang on, is there anything else for me to find in here before I do that? That's it? Are you sure? Oh, they actually made this hallway like the right... Yeah, okay. Oh. This rips. Oh, I can see the passage now. Yeah, there we go. Remember when you were confused about dropping your lantern and clipped into an object? Yes, I do. I could have tried to investigate that more. You could have done this the whole time, dropping your lantern anywhere. Really? Oh, you thought I was going to activate it by accident? Let me in. What am I hearing? They waggled a magnet over it. Well... Okay, so that's another one that doesn't have the answer. I mean, this is cool as hell, but... Oh, now you can see in the dark. Oh, okay. See, the reason I didn't investigate it was because I accidentally put it down on top of a lantern and it clipped into it. And I thought you could only do it on lanterns and you weren't supposed to. So I didn't push it in case it was a bug. It seems like any twist. It seems very obvious in hindsight, doesn't it? Okay, is there anything I can do with these doors? Maybe if I... Oh, we've got 30 seconds. That's the scream of you have 30 seconds to live. You have to look straight down to drop it, too. I assumed you'd die if you walked too far away from the artifact, is the thing. That's funny. Okay, I thought maybe the doors would, like, de-exist. So, is there nothing else to do in this secret area now? Have I got everything? If there is something else, I will have to do it very quickly. I got everything? Okay, good. Great. Where? Where did I put the artifact? I don't... Oh, it's in the corner. I couldn't see it. I've got like maybe 20 seconds which I can use to terrorize them. God, I don't even need the damn thing. Oh, they're like low rendered as well. They're like Pac-Man ghosts. That's so funny. Okay, I'm glad I got everything. So, well, I may have gotten everything, but there was no coordinates in there, so we are boned. Unless I have something that removes the way they've destroyed the thing. It's like a different game completely. Do you want me to look away from chat for like a couple minutes so you guys can confer? Forbidden Archives. The container marked one of the vault seals, but its contents have been destroyed. I think I did find the codes. I input one of the codes and I was able to crack the vault open a little bit, and whatever is inside beamed some thoughts to me, and they were like, hey, go and do this to find the other combinations. And then immediately it turned out you can't actually do what they asked you to do because it doesn't know how many degrees of safety are on this. Congregating around a strange green fire, intact slides revealed the creation of a simulated... Yeah, we know that. And then some sort of error report. Okay, so that's 2 errors so far that have caused a kind of progression. And there were 3 areas, and there were 3 hidden forbidden archives, 1 in each area. Does that mean there are 3 glitches that you can cause? Do I want an achievement hint? I do know that there is an achievement for getting into all 3 forbidden archives in 1 loop. I do know that. I'm not going to attempt to do that though. However, it does make more sense now how difficult that was, that there is in fact a way to make it easier. A different, funnier one. Just, okay, tell me what it is. I don't really consider achievement directions to be spoilers, unless the achievement is like, kill this guy, and you didn't know that you'd have to kill that guy, or something like that. Okay, is it quicker to go straight to the 3rd one and then take the raft? I think it probably is. To get to the other ones. If you don't have a lantern to blow out, how are they going to get rid of you in the dream? Oh. Oh, wait, is that how you get killed? Is that how they, like, actually attack you? But presumably you would still need to be rendered by the virtual reality. So you would need to put the lantern down right next to you? Because it seemed like... Oh, it seemed like when I was in unrendered, they weren't doing anything. Like it was a complete... Ooh! Ooh! What happened there? Really bad parking is what happened. Yeah, bullseye. Alright, so I now have only the second area's Forbidden Archives to do. I'm pretty sure this is like the simplest way because it's got an artifact right next to where you need to go. Okay, I'm trying to think of the things I haven't done yet. I will keep it in mind to like put my lantern... Like if I put the lantern down and then they catch me, realistically speaking, they could just grab the lantern right next to me, but I figured, I don't know, they have to have an animation for it, so I don't know. It is actually really funny that I didn't think about that. Because, like, they don't kill you. All they can do is kick you out. So, it's already a weird kind of you know... You are going to love it. What? Do they get violent? Okay, so there is an achievement I know about because I just worked down the list. That's how I did Outer Wilds. And the next one down the list for the entire game is... to have someone, like, hurt you in some way. And that's why I was like, these guys don't actually do anything to you. They just, you know, they just puff you out and make you leave. But I also knew that there was some kind of a pursuer that could cause you harm. So I've been thinking, like, at some point, does something else spawn that tries to hurt you? Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm not doing the achievement. I'm not. I'm gonna progress the game because if I blow out the lights, they're out forever and then I have to do this in the dark. Although I guess I don't actually have to do it in the dark because I do now. Okay. I can put it down and just navigate it the other way, I guess. In the dream, the game is coded to give you a much smaller trigger radius to bring up the put down object prompt. Yes, I did notice that because, like, if I'm looking around like this and I don't see the prompt, part of me assumed I couldn't put it down. I assumed that you needed to have it on your person. So yeah, that was a kind of sleight of hand of programming that worked really well. Drop the lantern here and go back outside, like inside the room. Just put it down here. Yep. That's so funny. It's just like a reveal everything button. Oh, I see. They've even got, like, tracking modules. Okay, so instead of going all the way through, I can just take that bridge. But you learned you could do that anyway because you like racing. I thought it was a glitch. I thought it was a glitch to do with the lanterns because the lantern, trying to turn it off some way, was the only time I looked down far enough. Anyway, I'm gonna try and get killed, I guess. I can come back. I've been wanting to see how this achievement worked for a while, anyway. I don't want to see them be violent, though. I'm still kind of on team, you know, they're not that bad. What was that noise? Oh, I think that was always there. Maybe it's just a bit sharper. Okay, so they are still, like, looking around for me. So where is the third guy? let's just look around. This music's creepy. That's really weird looking. There you are. Hey. What happens? Ah. Oh, there are actually 4 guys trying to find you, apparently. How did it snap my neck? I wasn't even fully rendered. Yeah, I am actually really surprised that that was the next achievement. I just look up the list of achievements that I don't have against the number of achievements that have been earned by the community, and then I do them in descending order, because then you're basically just doing achievements in order of difficulty. And I'm really surprised that that was the next one. Like, a lot of people have that achievement. Even though... I don't know, it just seems like the number of steps I just had to come in here specifically to do that. You have to be right there, standing there, for them to, like, neck snap you. Can I still use everything as usual? Oh, I don't have a light source. Ah, okay. So I can take this bridge over there, but I think I need my lantern to get down. Don't need you anymore. I like how the lantern, the candles, that's a candle, right? It's so simply rendered. Also, I can't believe this is technically still one hatchling's unending, you know, rapids adventure. Oh god, I don't remember where it is. I think it's that. No. God damn. Even though it's still the most unluckiest hatchling's whitewater rafting adventure, we're now playing Break the video game. It's so funny. Mm-hmm. Okay, you have to go all the way to the edge. And then it's right there. Okay, yeah, I don't have a good memory. I don't really know even why I'm doing it this way. I don't even really know anything anymore. Like, why? What purpose does this lift have? Because I had this whole thing in mind I would have to do with it. I mean, I guess maybe there's maybe there's an endgame sequence where I have to do stuff with this. With getting the raft. Is that a real wall? Yeah, okay. Right, so definitely the next priority is the Forbidden Archive in the second area. And I know how to do it, and last time I just ran out of time to do it, so we're almost there. This is funny. Whoa. Whoa, what was that? I didn't move my mouse. Why did it just jerk my view up to look at the planet? Legitimately, what just happened? Maybe my mouse just freaked out for some reason. Why are you doing the four-eyed smileys? I've been here before and it never did that. Wait, the dam just broke. Crap. Oh no. I've timed this the worst possible. Then again, actually no, I'm safe. I just don't know what'll happen. The room floods, but the building doesn't. What happens? Oh, I can't even get off here. Never mind. I was gonna get off and go around to the area that they patrol and watch what happens when they die. But I can't because I haven't opened the route yet, so... Oh, there's so many, like, intriguing things to consider about how this is manufactured. Are they dead already? I think so. I think there's probably a third glitch, and I feel like since I didn't figure out anything by myself apart from like the fire, I should probably try and figure out how I could break this. Because the other two things were kinda slightly obvious, maybe? Honk. Sometimes my mouse does like to just jump into the corner sometimes, and maybe that's what it was. Oh, there's no pier in the second one. I have to spawn it. I forgot. I forgot. Oh my god. Okay, well this... Okay, I think I'm just gonna have to restart. I don't have time to do too much. I might as well just try again. Have we used all of my bit redeems now? I can't remember what I have. I think we've seen them all. Everyone's being very quiet. There is one thing. Okay, I can't remember what I was looking for. Obviously I try and avoid spoilers as much as possible. But there was a video that I was like looking through for some other reason. I was staying clear of Echoes of the Eye stuff. Oh, I remember now. It was it was a Reddit post, and it was like a tiny glitch where you can get kicked out of the virtual reality world if you get kicked out like a second before they get killed. You can hear the death scream in the real world instead of the virtual reality world, and it sounds different. It's not like distant and echoey, it's like really clear, and it's one of those things. It's not like an Easter egg. It's not actually supposed to happen, But while I was watching that and going, oh, that's creepy. When I was watching that, I avoided seeing anything, obviously, that would have gotten in the way of my experience. But what I did happen to see was in the like scroll thumbnail of the video, I saw that some of the terrain was glowing bright green, but I didn't know why, and that was obviously the glitch that you can access. So I did kind of see it, but I had no context for what it was, so I couldn't tell what was going on. So I didn't count it as seeing a spoiler. I was just like, what on earth happens when you continue playing Echoes of the Eye? Okay, I'll just go in the normal way. I'm pretty sure I'm never going to be able to translate this. The only way that I could be taught how to translate something that would make sense is if it was beamed directly into my brain so that I had it for each future loop. And, you know, it can't be something that happens to my equipment because that would get reset. So the only way I could possibly ever read any of this stuff is if I crack open that vault and the guy inside sends me a laser beam directly into several of my eyes that grants me the ability to read their text, and then I just have it forever. The same way that Gabbro teaches you how to do something. However, there hasn't been enough text available for me to think that that's really necessary. Like, that thing back there says airlock, probably. It doesn't really require much explanation. You found the drop the lantern glitch by yourself. Good job. I was really close to it, and I mean, I'm the last person to have figured out that I was that close to it, but you guys literally saw me put the lantern down and then think I was doing something wrong. Okay, the second one has to be accessed through itself at least once, so you can spawn the bridge, and then once that's out, you can use the raft, and then you can access it from the raft. Just reminding myself the mechanics of this. No, good job, seriously. Figuring out that you can just put the lantern down. So they obviously know that I am susceptible to having my neck snapped. They know this, and yet they don't do it. They just remove me from the premises and allow me to try again. And that, like, more than... Like, obviously they will kill me if they have to, but unless they have to, they always choose non-violence. So I am back on my presumption. They are just trying to do their jobs. They don't mean anyone any harm, despite looking creepy as fuck. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Oh, you dropped it to see how they were getting in the cabin. So then you just like walked forward towards them and the whole world changed into a wireframe and you were like, uh-oh. Yeah, I guess if you do it in there, then they would see you way less. And you can then in turn see the whole area around you. There's probably a path that shows you how to get down there. So like that's the ultimate solution for all of this, isn't it? You don't need to struggle with any of these puzzles. You can just turn on the cheat mode. It's so funny. It's a fucking video game. Everyone's talking about how they realized they could put down the artifacts and then activate the unrendered mode. Alright, so I still am not completely sure what I can and cannot do in unrendered mode. You googled Matrix mode and were confused when you found nothing because no one calls it that, or because... Hang on, are any of these secret? Are any of these secrets? The one that was a secret before was one of him looking like this one. God damn, I thought that was going to be at least a little clever, but no. Actually, I don't need the wireframe mode because I do know how to do this. I could just do it the normal way, and I can hear people upstairs, but I cannot see... Hang on. I cannot see any people that have, like, become a problem in this one. No one wanted to spoil it for others. Yeah, that was, like, the better answer. That's the really good one. No one was just talking about it at all. It would be nice to explore this a bit more, actually. But I don't know how to call the lift down. Maybe you aren't supposed to, but... I haven't tried yet. I'm just kind of focused. Oh, wait, what do I have to do here? Let me remind myself. I can hear you guys. No, I don't need that. That just spawns the raft. What I need to do is get down there this way. I'm trying to remember the way I went before. Was it this way? Where it's like no entry? That can't stop me because I can't read. Oh, right. And then we turn it off. Then it doesn't know shit's happening. Now I can turn the lights off. Now, now I know that in one of these cases, turning the lights off makes them mad. But maybe they don't spawn in this one. Wait a second. I've forgotten where it is. Is there nothing here? Oh, this is a red herring, isn't it? I actually have to go and use the hand. These dudes were entirely willing to let their bodies rot and decay while they existed entirely in the simulation. Well, that's what the video... That's what the slideshow was about. Where is it? There it is. That's what the slideshow was showing us. They were so distraught by having nowhere to return to that they just kind of all completely agreed. That there was nothing else that they even like wanted to do with their lives. There was no point to anything. So, yeah, I wonder what the alarm totem looks like. Yeah, that'd be good to find out, but I do want to... I failed this before. Yeah, there we go, so... They're taking the lifts down! I see. So they do actually... Yeah, I'm putting it down. Screw you guys. I need to put it further away. Can't see where I'm going. So the first time I did this, I ran out of time. And now I realize that when you do this, they all spawn and start looking for you. And now I can see them. They're so angry. Oh no, do I need to take that over there? Nah. Okay, well I can at least check what my route is gonna be. I need to... Oh my god, how do I get there again? I know there's a raft. Take the hand, then drop it. I mean, I guess. Hand is right there. Really helpful for, like, being able to look around, though. Can I turn this back on? No, it's, like, permanent. Or maybe my artifact doesn't, like, function that way. I need to be able to see where I'm gonna go. There we go, thank God. I think I could just jump down. Oh shit, oh man. I'm trying to call off. It didn't look like it was that far, but I guess dream logic has its own rules. Okay, well it's already been made dark. That part is permanent, so... Yeah, hang on. Hang on, that's a little bit sneaky. How do I get down there, actually? How come I was able to go... Yeah, the fire isn't gonna hurt me because I'm in a dream, but I still take fall damage. I mean, come on. I've gone down there before and now I don't remember how. It's okay, but the dams burst, but this place stays up for a while. They couldn't make it too easy. Okay. Sorry, I'm having a brain moment. I don't remember how to get there, even though I've done it before. Here we go. We're tilting. But we're okay. I can't remember. I actually have forgotten how to do this. That's been spawned. It's not taking the original raft, is it? No, no, I didn't do that. No, that wasn't how it works. The raft is on its own path and it doesn't diverge. It's got to be this way. It's funny how not... I mean, I'm glad I didn't figure this out ahead of time because it's nice to have been fully scared by these things. Oh, I remember there was a door that I had to turn off. You coming around this way? Why does that lift go like all the way down there? Which way are you going? It's going that way. Yeah, that goes further down than it should. How do you get up there? That's the thing that turned all the lights out. I can't use the hands. I don't think it was this way. I've forgotten where to go. That's what the thing looks like anyway. Damn, I'm boned. I'm so boned. Ah! was it. I mean, I've gotten down there before. And I don't think that was how you did it. And now I can't remember how I did it. What did I do? Where does this go? Oh, I bet it's a way out. I bet it's a fucking way out of down there. Eat shit. I think one of my top 10 moments of this whole game was when the first time I walked into the hidden lantern, hidden artifacts thing and found them all down there, you know? Okay, let me double check. This has... That goes into the secret room. That's only got one purpose. This is the pier where I can get a raft. But that just takes you straight into the cave, so that's not useful. And it only goes one way. I'm sorry, I know this is really, really dumb, and I know I've done it before. I just cannot remember which way it is. And now there's goons after me. And I don't remember shit. Okay, none of them were patrolling here anyway. Oh, now I can't see anything. Yeah, hired goons. Oh my god, why don't I remember? I'm gonna run out of time to do anything down there. This literally just spawns the pier. We've done that. Was it further this way? Oh, I think it was this. I think I just kept going the wrong way. I couldn't see anything! I couldn't see anything! Oh god, I'm gonna be so out of time. Okay, now I know where it is. I just need to... No. Yeah, now I know where to go. I'm sorry that took me so long. My memory of this area apparently didn't survive. Yeah, I shouldn't really be able to drown. But it would make sense if the simulation, like, only lets you go so far down and kicks you out, but they couldn't... They just hadn't applied that restriction to the loading area. I'd buy that. I don't buy the fall damage. No! I was about to do it. Man. Alright, we can speed run. We're doing speed run. See, I knew about the achievements to visit each of the hidden archives in a single loop, and I was kind of dreading it because I was like, that's a lot of logistics. If I have to plan out how to get into each one, and I have to do, you know, play keep away and all that, I was like, that's going to be difficult. But now that I know there's the wireframe mode, it's like, that's nothing. All I need to do is plan the order in which to visit them, so that you have enough time to do each one, and bish bash bosh. Easy as pie, I'm sure. Still, I am genuinely quite surprised that the achievement for getting strangled by them. They should have called it the Strangler. Keep the jamming cabin for last. Wait, why? Why does that one go last? Because it doesn't... Because it doesn't have an end state. Like, obviously the first area has to go first because there's a limited time to get that done. And at one point, I mean, I'll do it on stream if it happens to be an opportune moment, but I will have to ride the wave of the dam breaking flood for like 15 seconds. Keep that one last, so with the... Oh, they'll all be dead. Right, of course. No, see, I'm just forgetting basic gameplay elements now. The first one has to go last because they have to be dead in order to actually get in there. Otherwise, it literally doesn't work. It's the problem with playing this a few hours a week and not every day like a normal person would. Have the developers ever referred to the aliens by a particular name? Did they use ALK? Because it's not a very easily dynamic word to say. They've never said anything, huh? I feel like I'm still so far from actually solving this. I've only got one of the 3 codes to release the coffin. And the only clue we had to one of the codes seems to be a dead end. Also, I think the funniest thing about this whole endeavor, this entire adventure that we're on, if you go long today, you might complete it. Wow. I don't want to though. I mean, I've got one more this week. I'd like to give it a long give it as much time as it needs. That frightened me. I was literally scared by a shadow. I thought those were antlers of a guy that was turning above me. Yeah, the funniest thing about this to me is that the hatchling has no reason to be doing any of this. It's so nakedly just more puzzles, and they're really good, and they've put so much into this. It's so new and so fresh. But the hatchling themselves just doesn't have any reason to be here. You have to project your own reasoning onto them for why this is all happening, I guess. I mean, obviously I'd like to believe the most obvious idea is they had no reason to do anything. Well, no, they did, because they were clearly an excited space explorer, judging by the dialogue at the beginning. They clearly chose to start exploring space. So you can imagine that what they wanted to do was find stuff out, be inquisitive. Something like this, though? They're an explorer. Yeah, I mean, you can easily... It's not difficult. You can easily manufacture believable reasons for this. Oh, I just got confused because I couldn't remember why I had an artifact, because I was thinking about the third area, not the second one. I was like, did I just blank out for a second? Like, this is... you already know this isn't going to help anyone, you know? So I just like to believe, I think, that there's something to be done here. You cannot leave the system. We can't leave our own solar system. So all we can do with the infinite time available to us is to solve everything there is to solve. So that's what they're doing, just because. Mr. Bean, what would you like to recommend? Whoop. Let's do this the proper way this time. I don't have to go to... Wait, no I do. I have to go to the right once. This is relevant to the Eye of the Universe. That's true. That is, of course... Yeah, it's something to do with the Eye of the Universe, which is the only reason why this ties into the rest of the game. They've got something... They know something about the Eye of the Universe that we may want to know. We don't have to, though. I mean... Depending on when you play this bit, you do already know that nothing you do really means anything. So in any way you slice it, you're kind of just doing this for the love of the game, which is fine. Go back to the third fire area that doesn't get flooded. That is an incredibly good point. I will actually do that. So yeah, there was a moment where I realized... Oh, I don't have to... I can just die. I keep forgetting I don't have to go back to this area. I did realize that once... Okay. The second... This tower I'm in right now... It gets hit, it stays up, and then it falls over, and then after it falls over, there's like 30 seconds before the end of the world hits. But then another 30 seconds after that because you're so far away from everything. So, technically, it would take a lot of traveling if you make a mistake. Well, I won't make a mistake. How about let's just say that. Let's just do it that way. I like that point. I do have to make it to the third docks though, and that means I have to go around. Oh, that stairs is there so you can climb back up. I see. Where's the release button? So if you were in a different tower, like how when you can visit the first area's stuff after the Owlmen have all died when it got flooded, you could do the same with the second one after they're all dead, but you'd only have like a minute. So I always assumed that wasn't long enough to like actually do anything. Unless there's some kind of secret. I'm gonna miss this turn. Just about. So yeah, I did figure that a while back, but I couldn't see that it would like do me any good. If you were really bad at navigating the owl guys, you could do it without them, but you'd have a minute to complete it, and then you'd only be able to get down into the Forbidden Archive and probably not do anything in there. So I'm kind of in two minds about, like, I can tell that would work, but I don't think it serves any purpose. Thank you for the suggestion, though. I would rather not be off-put by the flood happening. Because you have basically the same amount of time. In fact, I've just wasted more time than I'd save, probably. But whatever. Whatever. It means that I don't have to deal with the whole thing rocking back and forth. So sad to think that these guys have been asleep in here, like they filed in like was like in the movie, and then they just went to sleep, and they've been like that for God knows how long, just completely lonely in space. Nobody knew they were here. No one could ever possibly know until now. And it could have been like a huge this could have been the huge discovery of our space program, had the space program had any kind of future. I forgot where I was for a second. Bear with me. bear with me. I was like, where the... This actually does take quite a little bit of time. Oh well, never mind. I'm doing it now, I guess. Oh, no, that's not right. I need to go all the way to the right. Okay. It'll give me an extra, like, minute on the end, which I've already spent doing this. Where is it? I can't see. There it is. I'm doing this just to stunt on them. How about that? We're messing with their minds. It's so funny how much of the gameplay is inside virtual reality as well. Given that, you know, you arrive in a ring world with running water, and then you're like, wow, this is big, I have to explore this whole place. And then you get in here and then there's more and more and more of it. Meow. Just speeding by. I'll find a way to free that guy eventually. It's funny that this whole area only exists for them to transport. They transported the whole bell inside somehow, the same way they're doing themselves, I guess. And then they built all this around it, and then they took the vault coffin from inside the bell and then moved it to an even secreter area. And when you come in here the first time, you're like, oh, I guess I have to get inside the bell because that's where the guy will be, but he's not in there anymore. How's everyone doing? Are you all still alive? Just barely? Just scenic looking around. Yeah, playing their music in there, I can just about hear them. It is creepy sounding though. Alright, that was such a long detour. There goes the dam. We could have been in there when they all died and lived, but we're not. Okay, never mind. There go, a bunch of them. Now I have to do this, like, without dying. I've already forgotten the route. I forgot it because this took so long. Okay. There's so much stuff. Alright, here comes the wave. Hitting the tower in real life. Okay, so first I need to put the lights out. And there's nobody here yet. Where are you? Where are you? Did I miss it? No, there it is. Whoop. I wonder how that works. I mean, I guess it's a video game, so... They could just program whatever they want in here, couldn't they? That was a weird crunchy noise. Okay, we turn this out, and then everyone gets mad at me, and then I have to take the hand... Well, I don't have to take the hand back again, actually. Is it easier if I don't? It'll take him a second to come down. Which I can use to my advantage. Shit. I guess not. It's okay, I'm not dead. I'm not dead, I can just come back in. Saved me some time, probably, to be honest. You guys are still walking around in the dark in here. Oh, right, I'm in the wrong one. I forgot about that. This does take a lot longer, actually. This is gonna take me a second. I think it might actually be worth just staying in the one that's doomed. Because it's not that doomed. I like the candelabra, like in the lift system. I'm still thinking about if there's a third glitch you can activate. It doesn't feel like you need another one. Getting into wireframe state is pretty powerful and solves a lot of the problems that you might have navigating the areas. I mean, unless it's something to do with how you get hold of the expunged codes. Really, the way to approach these things is, what can I interact with and how could I do that in any given situation? So I'm interacting with the world through the artifact, meaning I can shoot beams of light out of it, and I can apparently put it down. So they're all dead in here now. This might not save as much. If I hadn't died... Yeah, no, you'd only save like maybe... You'd have an extra minute inside the simulation. And it takes way longer than a minute to set it up, so... It's not your fault, it was a suggestion, and I'm the one who decided it was a good idea. If you look at the lamp, like, head on, from this angle, it looks a little bit like a kitty cat. It's got cat ears. Do you think if you get inside the lodge where they're all playing music before they get killed, they're actually like being Nico weebs in there, and that's why they keep forcing you to get out? I don't know. I think it has legs. Hang on. I've just thought of a shit post I'm gonna do later. Right, I need to go this way. Let me just remind myself where I go. Oh god. Hang on. They're singing Owl Kamiku songs. Okay, I don't see a guy around here. So I just have to go through there and then down in the lift. Sorry for saying lift all the time, by the way. I keep hesitating because I know it's a Britishism. What, why were they yelling? Did they see me? Oh god, they're taking the lift back up. And I forgot about that. I'm so close this time. I'm so close. I'd rather be able to see this with the lantern, actually. This seems like a grandiose viewing hall. Damn, that looks good. And then there's another lift. So I do need my lantern. Yeah, I need to have the lantern to do this, so. Now I know. We're gonna do this straight through one try. One. Oh, jeez. Pick up lantern, go to the second tower, get in the world, spawn the pier just because. Oh. Wave as it goes by, everyone. So I'm kind of putting together an idea for how I'm actually going to finish the game, because obviously once I complete Echoes of the Eye, I need to go back and then complete the game itself again. And I'll cry less this time. This is the best game I ever played. Hell yeah, Richie TV. It's my first time trying it and I've had an absolutely fantastic time, and I'm probably most of the way through now, which is sad. But I have been saying it's kind of amazing how much of a different game Echoes of the Eye actually is. I'll cry less this time, baby. Yeah, I will. No, genuinely. Because the first time it was me finding out, you know, just how little everything would really matter in the grand scale of things. Let's just spin a little bit. Oh, bonk. Come on. You can do it. Where's the gravity? Come on. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna get it this time, and I'm not doing a big detour for a reason that sounded like it was a good idea, but in practice wasn't really that useful. But it's okay. Because this is it's just fun to play. It's fun to come in to the whole, like, get into space knowing what you intend to do with your loop and then executing it. It's fun to come up with, like, your strategy. Whee! It's also fun to discover new things, exactly. Right, we're going to the second location. I was thinking, you know, during the week, you know how you discover the room that shows you the luminescent ink drawings over the photos that reveals there are 3 hidden secret areas in here, which is, it's kind of, what's the word? It's almost like a joke at your expense, almost. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey. I think I need a raft or I can't get to the next area. Is mine coming down? Get soggy, idiot! Thanks! Is my raft... Is there one here somewhere? Is there one up there? Yeah, there's one up there. I couldn't see it, but yeah, there is one there. Okay. That was weird. It's almost like whitewater rapids are dangerous or something. There's the interloper. Yeah, I was just thinking it's kind of a joke at your expense that they put hidden stuff. Like, even that cave, that's pretty obvious. You can easily see that as you come to get this raft, for example. Oh no, I can't use this one. Unless I can drive it really fast. Come on. Oh, okay, I can use this. What do you know at this time in the game? I think I found everything up to 2 of the hidden archives in virtual reality. And I'm going for the 3rd one, which for me is the 2nd one. Wait, I didn't need to do that. I wanted to be in this area. What am I doing? What am I doing? I got so confused by being turned off my raft. I went completely the wrong way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm stupid. I'm too stupid to play this game. I don't want to go the long way again, please. No. Sorry, I got distracted. No. I'm gonna have to do it again. I know how to cheat the Matrix in 2 ways. And there may be more. I have yet to formulate how to put together exactly what I know into an endgame plan. I found out one of the codes that opens... Yeah, those 2 things. I know I've got one of the codes somewhere, and I'm sure I took a screenshot of it, but I don't remember where it actually was. I'll just have to check my screenshots, I guess. And every time I launch myself at the stranger, I bump into it, which is fun. Watch me bump into it, like everyone says you can't. Oh, okay, we just came in kind of fast, okay. I put the spin key on the absolute worst button. And here I am using it anyway. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba ba ba. Yeah, the thing I kept trying to say like 4 times is the fact that they hid stuff in the environment around here in like it's so classic Outer Wilds stuff. You know, in the base game you find the shortcut entrances and you would never locate them unless you find them from the inside out, because they're in areas that have nothing like to look for. So they're very well hidden. And here, there's stuff hidden all around you and you just don't know about it. And you wouldn't think to look because they've done that thing. I saw them in the documentary about how they made the game. There are detail-rich areas, like this is all detail-rich. So you go, right, I need to get out and explore all these buildings. But then there's places like this where you're like, okay, there's nothing here. There's just islands and trees. There won't be anything for me to discover in this area, which is how they stop people from mindlessly combing, you know, every part of every planet, because they didn't want people to waste their time. So all of that is perfectly sound, but then in here they've hidden stuff within the wilderness areas, and that's kind of funny because it's kind of like on you if you just didn't go looking for it. You could have found that at any point. Okay, now I'm actually gonna take... Whoop. I hope the hatchling thinks this is fun. I really do. I deeply and genuinely hope that some of this adventure is fun for them. Especially like getting to raft around. Maybe after they've done this, they could just have a loop where they take off into space and then they come back after a few minutes and they tell everyone at home about what happened on the Stranger. Especially who's the Hornfels, who was the guy who noticed it in the first place. Like, just give them a little update about it. And the other thing I was saying was, I'm gonna have to beat the game again after I've actually found everything in Echoes of the Eye. So I need to plan out how I'm gonna do my final run, you know, the run that will be canon in my mind. Because getting to the end of the game doesn't take that much time. You have to know what you're doing, and you have to be able to navigate certain things with a little bit of haste. But there's definitely time before you even begin, because you have to wait for... That was wrong. You have to wait for Ash Twin to defill a bit. So what I'm saying is, you could plan a final run for the actual canonical one where that was it. That was the real thing that really happened, and everything ended. You could try and talk to as many people as possible, or at least the ones that you feel need to be talked to. One thing I definitely want to do is, there is a dialogue option, I think that's also with Hornfels, where you can tell them that you found Feldspar and they're alive. And I really want to do that. Like, it's important to me that they know that Feldspar was still alive. Okay, when I take the hand back again, all I have to do is dodge around there, and I'm basically right there. It's not hard. I'm just focusing so I don't ruin this another time. I don't even remember, because we're having breaks in between my play sessions, I don't remember which reels we still haven't seen the fullness of. Oh, sorry, it's up. I can't... obviously, you've seen all the reels which have data expunged from them. And you could very easily like rewatch it and see what you're about to be able to notice. But I don't remember which one it is, and I won't remember until I get in front of it. Oh, hey. Where were you? Yeah, I guess I kind of like walked into him. I saw a guy's torch and I tried to like back away. Richie TV, have you played the DLC? Because you said you loved this game, so I assumed you knew what was happening. But you seem quite scared by this. So did you? You did, okay. You just still find it kind of spooky. This way. I have to take the lift over here. I don't think there was... There wasn't a guy when I checked in Wireframe. However, there may be a guy who comes down here and they did start taking the lift to come after me, which was quite scary. Oh my god, there's one down here. I forgot about that. You did it without with the jump scares off. I see. How? Okay, hang on. There's two ways. You come this way, please. It's a loop. He's moving faster. Yeah, come on, come on. Yep. This is where I've started. Oh my god, I went the wrong way. And now I'm boned. Unless... No, no, you weren't down here. You can't do that. You can't do that. I jumped over and you do not have the ability. God damn, if only I hadn't gone the wrong way. I would have had it. It's so funny, I did notice, sorry I say it's so funny all the time. I did notice how many loop arounds there were for you to use to evade someone chasing you. I noticed it in the cliffs area. I don't think there's one here. I think there's just one down there. See, yeah, someone brought this lift back up. That's kind of terrifying. Okay, I'm not scared anymore. I mean, I never was scared by them, but rather like just the jump scares. You walk so creepy. Why you gotta walk so creepy? Oh god, he's onto me. Book it, book it, book it, book it, book it, book it. Go, 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 go. Are there any guys down here too? Shit. Of course there are, of course there are. There's two. crap, did I mess that up? I don't remember the layout of this. Hey, don't do anything to my lantern, okay? Just, like, leave it there. Okay, cool, they can't see me now. So now I see why it was built like this, because it's a challenge to do it in the dark. Yeah, hi guys. Sorry. Shit! Forgot about that. Almost had me. Whew. Not everyone is dead. Everyone in the first area is dead. Okay. Let's put you down. Get that projector on. Oh wow. Wow, the water like stops. That's cool. Right, door open. This presumably doesn't have anything in it. Yep. Why did they bring them here? Okay. They have to be readable. There has to be something that I need to do to read them. There has to be some kind of third thing where you can actually look at this. Because... Watch movie. Okay, yeah, I'm just teasing you guys, apparently. There's three things. And this door's closed. I guess that's just to imply you can get to the other areas, but you actually don't. This one looks like it goes first. They decided to burn it even harder afterwards. No, there has to be a way to look at this and see the code, because, I mean, you get lore out of coming here, obviously, but how else? Alright, this one is the Eye of the Universe answer. Okay, here we go. I don't remember what they deleted out of this one. They used their sticky thing to scan it, and he was like, this is gonna kill me. It'll blow up and disintegrate all of those planets and me. But, you know, life will resume afterwards, which I think is just them misinterpreting how the Eye of the Universe causes a new Big Bang. I think. And he was like, oh no, we got it wrong. Okay, he got angry. Oh yeah, I did see this bit. I kind of forgot. I was like, did they all burn down the church? Or was it like a rogue one? But I think I did see this and forgot. They burned it up. Because they were so horrified. Yeah, they're all down there. Yeah, I did see this and then I just forgot that what I'd seen. What is that? That big wooden thing. They're constructing... Okay. Yeah, this bit is new. I can tell that much. They built something out of bark that was attached to the outside of the stranger. Oh, that's the thing that I've seen. I've seen that. A picture of it. I have a code for this. What did it do? What? They turned it off. But then how did the Nomai hear it? Yeah, everyone's doing the whispers, the whisperies. This is the final hidden archive, so presumably this might tell me everything? What does that mean? That's new. How do we get our consciousness into the Matrix? A dome over it, and then he went inside it. Oh, the fire casts a kind of neural net. This is way more high-tech than sitting around a fire makes it seem. Dream waves. Lights up the thing, and then he's inside. Old guy. And they discovered that if you die... These guys' wood technology makes our wood technology look like shit. If you die inside the neural net, it transports yourself into the thing. Isn't that basically what we already know? I mean, their bodies are clearly dead and they died inside of the neural net on purpose so they could exist in here forever. They have Netflix? That doesn't seem like new information. Except that I wonder if there's a way I could die inside the room with them. I don't know what that would accomplish. But yeah, they realized they could just live forever in there by a guy happening to just die right then. Okay. Oh, glitches! There is a third glitch. There is a third one. Can I figure it out before they tell me? If you put down the lantern and you aren't in the uncompressed, what is it? If you aren't in wireframe world but you do have your lantern put down and you run up to one of the owlmen and you give him a sweet little kiss, then it solves the game. There, I got it. Dead one, living one. Bell wakey. Activates brain. Yeah, so the bell wakes everyone up. Dead brain. Doesn't work. So, what happens? I don't know what happens. Don't I know this already? Because we've set the alarm off. Meaning the bell has rung, but nobody else woke up, obviously, because they're all dead. So I think we know that already. Yeah, I'm just like running through. Okay, so we have no code. We have... That's creepy. A creepy image to leave up there. I don't think I can get around there. Ow. Whoops. The bell can't wake you up if you're dead. Why did I need to be shown that? Okay, so if I kill myself somehow inside that room and enter the Matrix, then I can go through areas with bells and it won't kick me out. But I have to die in the real world to do it, which isn't really a problem for me specifically. How do I kill myself inside a room that has a fire? But I don't have any... Oh, yes, I do. I do know why I need that. Because I need to get across the bridges in this part of the world. So that's how I do that, I guess. Great, now I have to commit suicide. Somehow. Shame I can't just sit in one of the things and wait for old age. Okay. So now I could explore the glitch area. So wait, if you're dead, what happens? What happens when anything occurs that would kick you out of the dream? Is it a game over? What happens if you jump in the water? You just die in real life? Well, you're already dead in real life, but then what would happen to you? Try it, huh? If I shoot my beam this direction, does the alarm still... Yeah, it does. Okay, I need to have a reason to do it, though. I need to have a reasoning for what I could do and how that would help me. Oh, I was trying to see what they were doing as they died. Bonk. Does standing in the fire damage you? Okay, just one of these lives. You have about 90 seconds to find out. I don't have time to do shit. One of these lives, I think I want to be inside the dream world in an area that they are patrolling and wait for them to get killed. So like being seated in the third area but going to the second area and then getting to watch them and see what they do without being in wireframe. I do want to see what they actually do. It's fun because you can use your loop to do anything you want. I want to see the death animation. And I could do that if I felt like it. Okay, it's really good how they had a whole video reel that was like, we had a dude who was super old and he was about to get into his pod. And then he just naturally fucking died. And then it cuts into the simulation. And he just like pops into existence like, hey! We were probably all so relieved. That didn't give me the answers I wanted. That didn't tell me anything. Well, it did tell me some things. Yes. But it didn't tell me anything about why they imprisoned a guy. Which means that I have to get even closer to unimprisoning him without knowing why he's in there. Why did you put him in the prison? Thank you for the clip, Supreme Mr. Bean. Was that just clipped so I can watch them dying? Full speed. Thank you. I want to see them die, not in wireframe though. That's the thing I want to see. I want to see the animation for it. I'm gonna hit something. Okay, I didn't. He's caught in a time loop. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, yeah, unless the guy they imprisoned had some form of anti-time loop powers, there's really nothing that he can actually do to me. Besides, of course, break my heart. I'm gonna do the same again. I'm gonna go to the second one because it doesn't, you know, flood as quickly. You guys aren't gonna let me live that down, are you? I shattered space-time like twice, and one was on your instructions. Put your scout into the little warp hole, and then remove the warp hole. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, for some reason when I do the voice of chat, it's like a Valley Girl thing. Oh my god, look at that little black hole. Why don't you put your scout in there and then take it away and see what happens? Yeah, chat did break space-time like once. Oh my god, rafting! My family does this every summer. Oh my god, this is just like Disneyland. Yeah, I unsettled people during the Deltarune fan dub by doing this, and then I figured I could like break it out to make people uncomfortable. You should watch the Deltarune fan dub, by the way, if anyone hasn't. I was kind of a filler because I'm not one of the professionals. Everyone else was the professional. But I got to fill in for more voices than I thought I would. And then at the very end, I forget why, but I just did Valley Girl for Susie for like the last half hour. What was your character? Well, I put my bid in for Rules Card by nature of drawing a reactive of Rules Card and then using it. So they had to let me do him. Hang on, I'll put it on real quick. Hang on. Do you want to see it? I can just hang on, I gotta log in. I logged out of everything like a couple of days ago, and give me a second. Oh my god, this doesn't work. Ah! You all have to sit there and wait while I find my login credentials. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh yeah, I think I changed it. Hang on. This is not gonna be worth it. For some reason, it didn't have any of this saved. Authentication. You guys just hang on. It'll be worth it. I promise. I promise I'm nearly there. What? Yeah, bit loading. Thank you for the bit loading emote. That's what's happening. Okay, there we go. I wasn't even paused. I just left the game sitting there. I think it does auto pause when you're not focused on it. I made this. So that I looked right. Everyone else had a reactive of their Deltarune character. So I did one, and then, you know, that got me the bit, I guess. And I mean, I don't know if I have any plans to stream Undertale, but I just have this now. I do think I made it look vaguely like me, though. It's a little... I would wear this outfit, to be honest. I had two. This is my Deltarune one. This is my Undertale one, because everyone was using, like, black and white. I like the animation that this does, though. That like, pop, pop, boop, boop, boop. Yeah, so that was my Undertale one, but yeah, that was worth it, wasn't it, guys? What was I doing? Okay. I can live through... I can stay in the world down there if I'm dead. And I need to figure out how to kill myself. This is... What a strange thing to make us do. It's so... Like, we've been trying to avoid dying this whole time. If I eat too many blackened marshmallows, will I die of... like, cancer? Oh, it does. Yeah. That's a fun one. That's actually quite a fun one. You are the marshmallow now. How can I possibly die in this room with nothing but an open fire? Yeah, that wasn't that difficult. It makes it really hard not to use that phrase. Are we really not supposed to say that, like, ever? Okay, so literally, what happens if they catch me? What happens? I'm really kind of worried about that, actually. I guess I don't have to spawn them. It's a really scary thought. Also, I do think... I don't want to find out. I don't want to have to redo too much. But also, like, do you just... I mean, surely it can't make you go anywhere. You would just walk around underwater or something. No, surely it's a game over. It's got to be a game over. If the artifact goes out, then your life is forfeit. We know this. Yeah, a good detail is how you can hear them walking around above you before they come down to come and get you, and how there are lifts that you cannot use. I do really like that. Well, yeah, it is kind of forfeit, but you know what I mean. Right, so I'm just gonna go get the raft. Yeah, I'm technically dead. It's really funny, again, how easy all of those things are to actually do. All you have to do is stand in some fire, but no gamer would, like, do that, you know? So I don't know why I said gamer. No player would do that. I'm sure there are some people who did it by accident, but you do have to intentionally stand in the fire for, like, some time. Alright, I don't know if I have the information to do this, but I'm gonna see what happens. I'm just seeing what happens. This is the only way forward that I know of. I'm just seeing what happens. God, think about my horrible dead body just lying there. Oh, that also means that if this is the only way to get past the alarms... Right, this is the one that opens it a little bit, and then you can get the raft over here. If this is the only way to get past these alarms, there's no way that anyone could have freed this prisoner without dying. If I open it again, you'll just show me the thing from before because you don't know that I already know it. Oh, right. Is the whole idea that you're supposed to know that there is codes for these, but they completely burn them away. So finding the codes, you don't have to do that at all. You don't have to get the codes. They really are gone. Interesting. I didn't see that coming, honestly. I was like, they have to be somewhere. There has to be a way to read them. I didn't hear the bell because I'm dead. I cannot hear anything from the real world anymore. This one, though. Is it invisible? Is it an invisible bridge? Oh, I can find out, can't I? I can, like, just find out whether it is. What? Okay, well, if these move the bridge around, yeah, I can just figure it out. Easy. Easy. I think I need to be corporeal to do it, though. Man, it's so funny. Sorry, I have to stop using that phrase. It's so interesting. Actually, I could open it even more now. It's interesting how there was like one final surprise, one final little twist. They kept me going with those codes the whole time. I really thought that you would have to find the codes somehow and there would be some way to see them despite the destruction, but no, you actually just have to cheat. And that is really, really interesting. Okay. I didn't think I'd be here, like, this quickly, but I can finally find out what's going on. Unless it kills me. Hello? Go in the darkness. Okay, so it's like a doorway into another section of the Matrix. Okay, fine. Oh, God. Sorry, I got disoriented. What? What did... If the sun explodes, I'm going to scream. I'm running out of time. This will have to be my final life, so if I don't get to it, we'll just have to wait for next time. I knew there was a point to these telescopes. A single chair, a really high room. Hi. Where is this? God, it's like a cathedral. Sorry. Hi. Hey, how are you doing? It is the guy with his antler broken. I told you. I said it's gonna be the guy who has half an antler because otherwise there's no way to identify between different ones. Hello. Can we talk? Can I talk to you? Well, I guess if it were in virtual reality, maybe it could work. What's up? You're dead, aren't you? In real life, you're like super dead. Oh, cool. You're gonna tell me stuff. Oh, you were just sitting in this little alcove watching me come down. Okay. It's cool how everyone has magic scepters that do shit to help me. Oh, he turned off the dampening field. At some point. Oh, no. And then they turned it back on, so there was a brief window. I don't think you deserved all that, my guy. Oh. Take vision torch? What does that allow me to do? Scan myself. and then beam it into your brain. I like that. I get to do it in reverse. Oh, sorry. It's me. Oh no, it's not me. It's whoever brought the first chunk down. Oh my god, seeing it all laid out like this. Is that me? Oh. What do you think? It's a pretty good game, right? No, Wasman, I said I wouldn't cry again when I completed the base game. Again. Sorry, there you go. Where are you going? We don't have long. I'm the prisoner now. They have two thumbs, do they? So he had this whole, like, living space. He wasn't supposed to be, he wasn't supposed to be punished. He was just declared a danger. But, I mean... if this guy hadn't done what he did, we wouldn't be able to restart everything. Is he gone? Yeah, I presumed. Wait, what? There's footprints. Do I have to just jump in the water? I presumed that that whole ending section would change depending on how much you've done in your playthrough. Follow him, like literally just walk this way, right? I'm dead in real life. This is a trust issue. Yeah, so is he. That was so cute. Gonna get hit by the fucking probe. I don't know. Going into it, I knew that there was someone somehow that you had to like claw your way to get to. That projection at the end. I feel completely justified in thinking these guys were both cool and attractive. I need to process this a little bit. I met one of the stranger's inhabitants who was imprisoned within the vault. The prisoner showed me a vision revealing the actions they took that resulted in their eternal confinement. I used the vision torch to share my knowledge of the solar system's history with the prisoner, but didn't tell them about it ending, I guess. And they left one final vision for me by the water's edge as a farewell. Did they just jump in the water, the same as me, and end it? I mean, there was nothing else to be done, was there? There was no way to come back to the real world for either of us. Yeah. God. I mean, they've all been down there in the Matrix that whole time. They've all been just patrolling and I like that I was able to call that it was the guy with the broken horn though. Secretly doomed Yaoi Yuri a secret third thing. I guess it's got to be the secret third thing because we're both genderless, so which one is it? I don't know what I expected. It's both different and affirming, and I felt like I intuited like a bit of it. I think what's most astounding is how they build an emotional response to a character that you don't know anything about. You don't know which one of them is the prisoner. And you don't know what they did. And yet the entire adventure of trying to reach someone forms a bond between you. Even if you don't really know who that person is, even if you have perfectly valid reasons to believe that they may have done something terrible. Just the fact that you knew that somebody was caged in a way that may be possible to unlock causes you to want that. I think it speaks to a very primal definition of freedom and how we value it. Not even taking into account the fact that the prisoner didn't know, but we very well know that everything we do will be technically erased from the timeline. Now, I'm presuming there isn't enough time in the world for you to go to the stranger and release the prisoner and then end the game. I know you don't have to do that. I'm just thinking, like, I bet you can figure out if that's possible. You could finish the game one more time. Well, I know I need to finish you. Oh, of course you have to die to release him. Of course, that's how they ensured that you could never do this in a run that also was able to finish the game, as well as being incredibly poignant. Like, they didn't need all that. They didn't need all the switches and stuff. Somebody had to be willing. Well, I guess they did during the period where everyone was, like, alive. Okay, hang on a minute. We got a set of codes that we did not use. Sorry, I'm still thinking everything through. A slide reel that shows the stranger's inhabitants analyzing the eye. They reveal the construction and launch of a spacecraft designed to block the eye's signal. 2 artifacts being lit near a green fire. The first artifact lasts for a second after it dies. Some sort of error report. An alarm bell failing to wake. I can't believe how quickly that all came together. I thought there were going to be many more steps because I thought I was only part way towards finding those codes. And then the further on you get, the more they don't give you the codes. And then there's like this... Like, I enjoyed it a lot. That little surprise where the game is actually like, you're going to cheat. You don't need them. Is there an actual set of... a combination that will actually let that machine work? Or does it just not work because if you could brute force it, then people would without finding out, without dying? There couldn't be, right? Because if you knew the well, they weren't a complete red herring because you did need some of them, and you used the machine while cheating to get one set of them. But the set that requires you to die, presumably that machine just does not work, because if you could use every single combination until you figured out which one it was, you've got all the time in the world to do that, and then you could get in without being dead. Unless the codes just don't do anything. Okay. Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. I think that's everything filled in. There is a set that works. And I know how brute forcing combinations works when you add it up, but I didn't think it was going to be 32,000. Oh. Is there any way to go and visit someone in the observatory or like Gabbro and tell them about the stranger once you've done it? I'm guessing no. You know what? I'm gonna go visit Gabbro. You know, just for once, I will take off and not visit the stranger or plunge straight into the sun. Let's go and visit them just for the sake of it. Man, I feel like I have such mastery over how the game functions now. And now I'm almost out of stuff to do. Almost. Whoop. So if there is a code that works and you can activate it, does that mean you can get to free the prisoner without dying? Because if you can, you could potentially free him and then wake up and then finish the game. I'm going way too fast. I forgot that speed is an issue. It's possible, but not intended at all. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if you go really fast. Oh, hey, that was a ooh, hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. I mean, it has no impact on anything except that I want to do it because I want that guy to be at peace when the world ends, you know? Why wouldn't you do that? I'm planning my final ending. How come... Hang on. Where is Gabbro? Are they up there with the fire, or are they down here? I can't remember. It's up here, right? Oh my god, leave me alone. Or is this, You're really committed to parking? Yes, I am! It's fine. Gabbro, why do you live like this? Why don't they just, like, leave? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was tilted. That's my bad. Oh my god! I've never seen it that clearly before. Also, okay, bye. There he goes. How do they stand doing this multiple times a day? It looks so cool. I've never actually watched this happen because I've never wanted to just stay still on Giant's Deep. Okay, they're through this, like, cave way. I now remember. Oh, you think he's doing it for, like, the adrenaline of it all? I guess I could see that. Hey! My dude, that happened, like, 2 seconds ago. And you're fine. So I found something. A photo of you inside the radio tower. I like how he said you mentioned that before just to, like, remind us that they remember what's happening just like us. I have a map? No. Okay. I can't tell them about what happened. So there's a weird connection between you and just these 2 characters. Gabbro is the only person you can talk to about being in a time loop who'll remember everything. And the prisoner is like the only person that you can tell everything to. I think that's what had me reeling the most. When I kept talking about how the player character of this game deserves to be in a hall of fame of the world's most lonely video game characters. It's because you can't tell what you find out to anybody, because it doesn't matter. The most you can do is go into Hornfels and tell them that Feldspar is alive. And you can talk to Gabbro about quite a few things because they remember everything. But you can't tell everyone what's happening You can tell Chert that there's a time loop, but again, that's kind of small. But the person that you were able to meet, if you get all the way inside the stranger, you're able to tell them everything. Every single thing that you put effort into discovering. You get to watch it all replayed, and that's why we did it. You know, the whole time you went through everything on the stranger, figuring out what happened. I mentioned, you know, it was like, why are you doing any of this? There's no perceivable benefit. In fact, there's no perceivable benefit to doing almost anything except the pursuit of knowledge. So why do something where you're going to free someone from eternal imprisonment when the loop is going to reset, and if the loop doesn't reset, they're going to die anyway? But now it's like completely clear, isn't it? You do all of that because you get to tell that guy everything that happened, the history of the Nomai too, so they don't get forgotten, and you get to see it all played out, everything that you uncovered. Just that little bit of extra artistry, the ability to see everything creatively laid out for you. That's what like brings the whole thing to a close. I can't believe I'm giving like a eulogy for the game on fucking Giants Deep. Alright. I have to end my stream. I have to finish off for today. I'm not going to finish... That looks so god-awful. I'm not going to finish the game. I am going to refinish Outer Wilds on my second slot this week. Because I had 2 slots. I didn't think I was going to finish Echoes of the Eye that quickly. Oh look, I can see Dark Bramble through the peephole. Another game planned for Friday. Well, I'm gonna play Outer Wilds for the last time on Friday. We're gonna do a final run. See the end of the game again. We can take as much time as we want. We can have a nice long session. See everything about the end of the game. Anything new that might have happened. I can throw my scout into the new formation of the universe to get the Easter egg. If it ends early, we can go do something else. You know, I can always just fire up some other game that I usually do, and... Wow, look how far away we're getting. I can just fire something else up and swap to it if there's a lot of time left over. In the meantime, I will attempt to chase down a few more achievements. We could even do a few achievements before we do the final run. I do want to set up... Whoa, look at the sun! Getting eclipsed. Wizard 101! I do want to set up a plan for how I'm going to end it though. Because getting to the end of the game, once you know what you're doing, doesn't take the full 22 minutes. So I want to like do certain things. Basically, I just want to say goodbye to some characters. The characters that it makes the most sense to, that it's possible to. I would like to say goodbye to Chert and tell them that everything's going to be okay, but we won't be able to be here late in the cycle enough for them to realize what's going on, so that's probably not possible. I don't think Esker really cares all that much. They're old. They don't mind about the sun blowing up. Feldspar again probably doesn't mind what's happening. They've been really chill out there for some time. Oh, now I'm just getting emotional. I think the first achievement I got was actually hearing everyone's music put together, but I was not far enough out to actually align them. I think it was slightly bugged. So it's fitting that the final thing I do is actually hear them all at once. This was an accident. I accidentally came really far out. They're just drifting apart now. That's such a good ending. I mean, it would be great if this was the end of the entire streams, but no, I am going to finish it. Anyway, thank you everybody for sticking with me this whole time. I didn't think I was going to finish the game this session, so I'm a little bit surprised. Oh. Oh, hey Rainbow. Yeah, the song just... The first time you hear it, I think they mentioned this. I think it was intentional. The first time you hear it, it sounds like a kind of slightly jaunty little rustic, you know, fun little thing anyone can play. And then after a few times around the loop, this feels so much more emotional. Anyway, I gotta say goodnight. I will be back. I will play through the ending again. We'll do some other stuff on Friday, and we'll say a proper goodbye to the game. I would love to watch the end of The Prisoner again, actually. Maybe I'll play through that ending again and just see both endings in one stream. Maybe we'll try and do the raft riding thing or something that I cannot do off stream if I fail to get it. Let's just... I have to tab out, unfortunately, so I can't keep the music playing. But here's my sign off. Thanks everyone again. It's been really fun having everyone come watch this game through. I'm so glad I had the experience of this game on stream. I really am. It wouldn't have been the same solo. It would have been fine solo, but I've really been enjoying it. But this isn't the last one. I will be playing it again on Friday. I will be seeing the ending another way through. Probably playing through Echoes of the Eyes ending again, just for the sake of it. Just see it again. I knew he was going to be like a friendly guy, and I knew none of them really meant bad. And I'm not going to write fan fiction about this, but I am thinking about it kind of hard. Okay, I'm so out of it. I've lost my... Where am I? Can I raid anyone right now? The only person I know who's online is Segi, so... I mean, I don't know him, but in my list. And he's playing Minecraft. I don't know why that surprised me. Okay, I will just /raid into Segi. There we go. Thanks everyone again. Please come back Friday. I'm not finished with this game, but I'm going to be very sad when it's really over for real. Good night, everyone.